One of the I believe the last attempt, I don't know, it's just a coincidence. I was working at Prince Pizza doing delivery, and I don't know, for some reason I think I'm supposed to get off early, and some reason my nephew lost his apartment key, or somebody stole it. He used to be around a lot of white boys, weird people that their family probably doctors, cops or whatever. Their kids probably stole his key for some strange reason. That day, a murder happened. Well, I was working, but I was kind of off work around. I was in home at that time, but that night I was working at Prince Pizza, and they had my last delivery probably was around 11:45 or whatever, and my nephew was in the car with me from like 9 to till my sister get home from work from New York. She work in a hotel. So I had pick up my nephew while I was working, or he came to the job. I found it a coincidence because a lot of coincidental things happen in my life. So um, I went home that night not knowing anything, but I know you probably could say I'm affiliated with people and and everywhere in the hood because I've been locked up with all these guys since juvenile. Like I say, I'm gonna repeat it. This is our generation. You know, we around 40 to 45, maybe around 50, the latest. It's our generation. It's my generation, and you know, so I went home that night. But I was in the area doing delivery, and they always send me where the bad place are to do deliveries. And when I got home the next day, um, I went to get a shape up, but the police was there, knew what was gonna happen that night because they was right there. They was right there. Soon it happened, people got locked up. It happened on Emory and Gifford. This young man, they call him Brucey. Bruce. No, yeah, Bruce. Um, so he I don't know what happened, so I'm not gonna get into it. But whatever happened, the next day I went to the barber shop, and the barber was like, Bruce died. And I was shocked. I was like, what? And he was shocked that I didn't know that murder happened. And I was shocked for him thinking I supposed to know the murder happened. It's this kid Jumor from 70, where my father bought the house. We grew up together in the same area. My 71 Belmont Avenue, his family had bought a house at the same time. He was in the shop too. So when I saw that, I didn't say nothing to him because I'm street smart. I ain't say nothing. So what I did, um, one day while they was celebrating mourning the death of Bruce, and they was making videos. It was about 50, probably 50 to 100 people out there. I'm not gonna exaggerate. I ain't stayed there count people, but it was close to 100, I believe. And I was in my car. I got out my car, and you know, and Big Ike is someone I know that's educated, that went to school. I pull him aside. I was like, yo, I don't got nothing to do with that murder, because the way the barber act, I was shocked. He used to be on Summit. He used to be on, the barber shop was on Monticello and Fairmont or Fairview. So I ain't tell him why I told him that, but that's what I did. I just told him, yo, I didn't had nothing to do with that. So he was like, Ralph, I'm not into that. I'm promoting parties and things like that. So not too long ago, the barber Sue, the laundromat where the barber shop was at, everything caught on fire, and I heard he had a stroke. I don't know, because I always thought everything seemed weird and coincidental to me, because I know the way the police operate in the hood, they look at us all as criminal. So I wouldn't be surprised if the police heard the conversation that me and him was having, because I wouldn't be surprised if that barbershop was wired. So I'm gonna leave it as a coincidence. Okay.